Hello everyone. Welcome to KHA Homeopathy Study Group Pro Bono webinar. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. So nice to see many of you from different countries and different time zones. Before we start our webinar, we always thank Universe for giving us this great opportunity. Dr. Sweta Singh, our KHA Chief Administrator, will start the session.
Hello everyone, myself Dr. Sheetal Singh, KHA Chief Administrator. Welcome our respected speakers, Chairman and CEO, Kavita Ma'am, KHA volunteers and all the attendees to KHA webinar. I would like to take the opportunity to introduce KHA Homeopathy Study Group to all of you. KHA Homeopathy Study Group Pro Bono was organized and founded by a homeopath and humanitarian, Dr. Kavita Kukunur, President and CEO of Kavita Holistic Approach, KHA. This study group is intended to be an offering from Kavita to the homeopaths around the globe, sharing goodwill and solid clinical work. Within the classical model, our foundational principles for the KHA. KHA mission and vision are very unique to inspire young homeopaths, mentor, provide excellency for educational purposes using holistic approaches via webinars, which are based on principles of classical homeopathy and provide professional continuing educational homeopathic credits for practitioners. We provide merit certificates for spreading the light of homeopathy around the globe. Dr. Kavita is a mentor or member of Kevin Foundation, a non-profit organization that helps to serve poor people in greater needs in India. She is nationally board certified by Council for Homeopathic Certification, CHC, and Achena CPD provider, and serves as the associate editor for the Homeopathic Heritage. She is the recipient of Martha Allman Community Service Award by National Center for Homeopathy and Best Entrepreneur Award from Dr. N. Lingaraju, Principal of JSVS Homeopathic Medical College, Hyderabad, India. TANA, Telugu Association of North America, a prestigious organization, honored and awarded her for selfless homeopathic and humanitarian services at Ladies' Night Out on October 2022, Michigan. Also, Dr. Kavita received the prestigious Legendary Homeopath Award with joint hands of Honorable Health Minister Dr. Dhan Singh Rawat, Senior MLA Mr. Harbhajan Singh Cheema, Ex-Director Homeopathy, Government of Uttarakhand, and Chairman of HomeoCure and Research Institute during the National Homeopathic Seminar, Homeopathy the Future Medicine at Kashipur on 21st August 2022. Dr. Deepak Sharma, KHA mentor, Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma, KHA advisor, and myself, KHA Chief Administrator, KHA team were also recognized and presented with Legendary Homeopath Award at the ceremony. We are proud to announce that Dr. Kavita was honored as the Woman of the Year 2023 from prestigious organization NATA, North American Telugu Association, USA. Dr. Kavita was also honored by renowned DTA Detroit Telugu Association Executive Committee on Mother's Day at Michigan, USA with DTA Community Service Award 2023. We are extremely happy and proud that we celebrated 12 years of her book, Beyond the Limits, A Challenge to Prove Oneself. And we are delighted and proud to announce that her second book, A Dose of Spirituality with Kavita, has completed its 2 years today, and we are celebrating its second anniversary. The ebook was launched last year in presence of honorable guest of speakers, American Institute of Homeopathy, AIH President, Dr. Alex Becker, and Council for Homeopathy, CHC President, Dr. Sheetal Tiwari, at our KHA Webinar, our speaker today. At KHA's second annual celebration, our honorable guest of speaker, Dr. Jawahar Shah, Chairman of Enlightenment Education, launched its audio version and hard copy. We have donated over $1,500 to 10 to 15 charities, which we have also listed on the website. Dr. Kavita donated the proceedings of the book through KHA study group platform to various charitable organizations and homeopathic associations. To name a few are Kevin Friendly Foundation, CHC, DHMA, JSPS College, VT Seva, NCH, etc. Interested one can reach us for details at khastudygroup@gmail.com. Purchase link will also be shared. As of now, we have over 350 plus recordings on professional webinars related to homeopathy, health-related topics, and inspirational talks available on our YouTube channel with the name Kavita Kukunur. This webinar is moderated by KHA family, myself, and Dr. Shravana. It is being recorded as we speak. We will take questions at the end of the webinar. We also post jot form in Zoom webinar chat at the end of the webinar. So please fill the form to receive your certificate. Kindly mute yourself and turn your video off for better connections. Thank you. Over to Dr. Kavita.
Thank you so much, Dr. Sweta. She manages all our KHA activities with cute smile. And we have Dr. Shravana. Shravana, would you like to do ethics now or at the end?
I can go now, ma'am.
Oh, sure.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Shravana, and I'm a KHA volunteer. So now I'm going to go about the KHA Homeopathy Study Group Pro Bono Ethics and Benefits. To be a KHA speaker, it needs at least 1 or 2 months to be active volunteering. Only KHA speakers' themes are promoted in newsletters and webinars. KHA Group provides volunteering for 2 to 12 months, respects and inspires volunteers to grow. Active volunteers will be promoted through our website, social media, and added to WhatsApp group. Articles of volunteers will be posted on KHA website and newsletter and will be sent for publication at other journals too. Volunteers and speakers are eligible for prestigious KHA annual awards. Volunteers are eligible for KHA inspirational talks. Volunteers are eligible for case discussions. KHA Study Group promotes homeopathic organizations as well as their mega events. KHA promotes great work of speakers through their book reviews. Honorable guests may propose their future courses or events after the webinar. KHA maintains a healthy and happy environment, so keeps only like-minded folks. KHA requires everyone to maintain the confidentiality of the group. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shravana. And I thank KHA Homeopathy Study Group entire team for their continuous selfless support, with which we are able to make our pro bono activities and webinars so beautiful. These webinars are for educational purposes only and should not misuse any of the course content without speaker's permission. Always seek an expert homeopath for treatment. And as Dr. Sweta Singh has said that we have celebrated, we are celebrating today our second book anniversary. So many congratulations to KHA Homeopathy Study Group entire team, and all the book proceeds were donated to several charities. And once again, thank each and everyone. And special thanks to Kevin Friendly Foundation Chairman, Mr. Vinod Kukunur, President Mohammad Fayaz, CEO Kavin Kukunur, for being our platinum sponsors with their continuous support and helping the needy people in India. Today, January 21st, 2024, we have two honorable speakers, Dr. Ajit Kulkarni, coming on our platform for second time with a very interesting topic, Trapped in Life, a case presentation, followed by CHC President, Dr. Sheetal Tiwari, who is coming for the third time at our platform to speak about importance of CHC certification. So stay tuned until the end of the webinar. This session will be for 2 hours. And thank you so much, Dr. Ajit Kulkarni, for being part of our spirituality book with your precious inspirational message. Let us welcome our second speaker, Dr. Sheetal Tiwari, BHMS, CCH and CCYE. She is President of CHC, Council for Homeopathy Certification, North America. And she is a strong advocate of holistic and natural modalities of healing. She is passionately driven to bring homeopathic medicines to its rightful place in integrative healthcare system and attain standardization in homeopathic profession globally. As a licensed homeopathic doctor from India and a certified classical homeopath CCH in United States of America and Canada, Sheetal helps her clients to live a happy and healthy life on all levels, emotional, mental, and physical. Dr. Sheetal is pleased to offer her services of result-oriented, non-invasive, and natural way of healing to kids, teens, and adults seeking a solution for symptoms of, to name few, recurrent colds and coughs, headaches, skin ailments, hormonal imbalances, chronic pain, menstrual pain irregularity, fertility issues, depression, and so forth. She is also a registered yoga trainer with Yoga Alliance and provides personalized therapeutic yoga classes. For more information, visit www.homeopathicdirectory.com and let us welcome Dr. Sheetal today to our webinar. And Dr. Sheetal, would you like to, do you need help in sharing, or would you find with sharing the slides?
So yeah, Kavita ma'am, I'm sharing it.
Oh, very good. Because Dr. Shravan is here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kavita, for the introduction and such a lovely session with Dr. Kulkarni. I really loved the way he was talking about introducing new rubrics and integrating the concepts of psychology and creating these new rubrics. And I also look forward to knowing more about his experience with treating clients in Israel with the war situations, because, you know, it would give us a new theme to understand, like how homeopathy is helping in the current war situation. We have a lot of literature which is from, you know, the First and Second World War, but this would give us a new direction in the modern world. So let me just start with my presentation today. Today I'm talking about the importance of the CHC certification. I have been serving the CHC board for the past 6 years and have been the president and the CEO of the organization for the past 3 years. And so in between, if you have any question, feel free to, I'm fine with taking questions while I'm talking. So let me just start with this. So talking about certifications. Now, why does certification matters? Like, have you ever wondered why certifications are present in nearly every sector? Like, even after completing college, a physician must be board certified. Now, I'm talking based on the North American structure where 80% of the jobs which are there currently, if you see in LinkedIn, no one is asking for the degrees. Now, the trend is towards seeing whether you have the enough skills and competence to perform the work. And that's why certifications are seeing this bloom in the industry. So even if you are a physician, you need to be board certified. If you are an accountant, you need to have your CPA credentials. Even managers, they need to have their PMP certifications done. Not just that, even if there's a plumber, an electrician, esthetician, anywhere, if their certification is there now in every field. Now, not just talking about the services, from the food we eat to the clothes we wear, we are in an era where everything needs the stamp of approval. Think about, all the validations that surround us daily, which allows us to the assurance that the product or the service which we are using is 100% authentic. Now, consumers or the clients or every one of us, when we are spending our hard-earned money, we want to be sure that we are making the right choice. So, and especially when it comes to the health concerns of our loved ones and our children, we want to be 100% sure that we are seeing a trusted provider. Now, on the screen, which you are seeing right now, is a cross-organizational study which was conducted by the Institute of Credentialing Excellence. And what they found was that the credentials help consumers identify professionals who show commitment in their profession and have the skills and competency to carry out the tasks more efficiently. And most importantly, public safety is ensured by accountability for maintaining the ethical standards. So that's why, so much importance has been given to credentials in North America, because if you are saying to perform an activity, who is verifying it, that you have that skills and competency to do it effectively? So that's where credentials come in. Now, talking about CHC, the Council for Homeopathic Certification, has set the bar of excellence in homeopathy healthcare since 1992. We have been here for past 31 years. And the CHC is a non-profit organization which is managed by board of directors who represent the diverse homeopathy community they serve. In 2022, the CHC was re-accredited by the National Commission for Certifying Agencies, the NCCA, making it the only nationally accredited homeopathy certifying organization in North America. Now, CHC is proud and we feel honored to have achieved this milestone in the history of homeopathic profession. CHC has joined the elite group of NCCA accredited organization and is widely recognized by policymakers and healthcare officials. Talking about our mission, so our mission is to advance the homeopathic profession by certifying individuals who meet and also they have to maintain a recognized standard of professional and ethical competence in classical homeopathy, which assist the general public in choosing appropriately qualified homeopaths. So now if you are, this is the seal which consumers see if they want to get the approval that the product, the food which they are using are 100% organic. The next seal which you see, the NCCA, this is the seal which the nation's most respected thinkers in health and fitness look for when it comes to accreditation of programs that certify professionals working in healthcare, fitness, wellness, or any other occupations. And next, this is the seal. This is the stamp which we all proudly use beside our name, because this is the gold standard of homeopathic certifications when it comes to the United States and Canada. So talking about what the CHC does. So what we do, so we administer and maintain an entry-level competency exam, and we maintain homeopathy professional standards which are developed by classical homeopathy stakeholders. We have many licensed providers such as MDs, RNs, and NDs who have opted to become CHC certified to validate their expertise and skills specifically in the field of classical homeopathy. Now, we also certify non-licensed practitioners who are dedicated to the profession and achieve extensive training in order to meet the eligibility requirements which are necessary to take the CHC exam. We also conduct annual recertification in order to ensure that certified practitioners maintain and enhance their skill and knowledge beyond the minimum competencies which are achieved during the initial certification. So practitioners who are certified through CHC, they have to do complete 15 continuing education units and do professional development every year. So we have homeopaths who have been doing this for past 30 years. So that's what we do. Now, when I'm talking about the exam, the CHC exam, now this exam is very different from the exams which we take when in our college or when we are graduating. The whole way in which the exams are constructed is different, because it is not just testing your knowledge, but it is the exam itself will test whether you have the skills, you have the ethical considerations to practice in the United States and Canada. So to create this exam, every 5 years, there is a process which we do which is called as the job analysis, where we review the current activities, responsibilities, and qualifications which are necessary for performance as a homeopathic practitioners. Then after reviewing, a survey is cascaded to the homeopathic community, and the results are used to create the test blueprint. And each question which is there on the CHC exam, it has to go through statistical analysis and psychometric validation, which is further reviewed by subject matter expert committees, all of which are certified homeopaths. So this is like a whole research thing which we have to do before even we create that exam, which is like a high-stakes security exam. So talking about benefits of obtaining certification. So like I mentioned in the study earlier, in that same study conducted by the ICE, it emphasized that obtaining certifications, it gives the practitioner a sense of pride and builds professional confidence. Certification enables homeopaths to demonstrate their expertise and validate, like there is someone who is validating their knowledge and skills in the profession. Now, benefits of the CHC certification, I have divided into 3 parts. Like, this is a process where it's not just the professionals who are benefiting, but it is the professional, the consumers or the clients who we see, and also the whole homeopathic profession benefits by certification. Now, when it comes to the practitioners, the CCH credentialed practitioners are eligible for numerous benefits in the professional homeopathy community. And it offers an opportunity to distinguish yourself as an expert in homeopathic practice, and there is a proof that it proves your ability to provide excellent client care. Now, by achieving this milestone, you will join other homeopaths in demonstrating your specialized knowledge and continued competence. Now, you can also claim liability insurance once you are certified. And there are several other benefits which you can get with the offers and the offers with subscriptions with NCH and different community building. I'm not going in deep with these benefits, but talking about how it benefits the profession. So we see that as a part of a mission, we are building the future of the homeopathic profession in the United States and Canada by certifying homeopaths who join the national workforce every year. Holding the CCH credential, which has earned the NCCA accreditation, can ensure that professionals who work in the healthcare settings have the knowledge, skills, and competence to lead people safely and effectively. NCCA accreditation represents the best opportunity for the homeopathic profession to show that we have credentials that are a measure of the ability to provide competent care in homeopathy practice. It meets standards of excellence accepted and utilized by the healthcare providers as well as the state and local regulatory agencies. And this ultimately gives us the opportunity to serve people who really need our help and spread the knowledge and to getting this direct connection with people who are in need of homeopathic treatments. Now, when it comes to the benefits of consumers, CCH certified practitioners show a commitment to public safety as they need to adhere to the annual recertification requirements and continue to enhance their skills over the years. Most importantly, practitioners can be held accountable by the consumers. Those who believe a CCH practitioner has not met the ethical standards, they have not been aligned to the code of ethics and even the client rights during their treatment may file a complaint with the CHC. So this gives the consumer the accountability that the practitioners which they are seeing are observing the code of ethics. Now, talking about the exam requirement, so let's talk about what who can take the CHC exam. Now, in order to take the exam, the eligibility requirements are 1,000 hours of training, which includes 500 hours of theory and 500 hours of clinical training in homeopathy. And you also need to have one college level of anatomy and physiology course and a college level of pathology course. Now, this requirement is, now that we have two pathways right now, which one is for the US graduate or who are coming from ACHINA accredited programs. And the other pathway is for the international graduates who are coming from outside of United States. Now, I will move to the eligibility for international graduate as our current audience, I think are more towards international. So, Shravana, can you go to the international graduates slide? So, like with our current eligibility requirements, if you have graduated from a school internationally, you have to submit your application, which gets verified by the CHC pre-qualification evaluation committee. We call it the PQE committee. You have to submit all your transcripts, or supplemental education, which can demonstrate 500 hours of clinical or 500 hours of didactic, the foundational training, and 500 hours of clinical work, and the successful completion of anatomy and physiology and pathology courses. Now, the other requirement, like if you are meeting these educational requirements, you have to see that you are coming from a school which must be approved by a foreign government's Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, or equivalent agency, or you are coming from a program which has a private accreditations from any agency in your country, which is comparable to ACHINA, and it must be recognized by the respective government entity. Now, if your transcripts are coming in foreign language, we will need a translated transcript in English. And if the PQE committee evaluates and they can even ask for evaluations from WES or any other agencies. Now, and if you don't meet the requirement, the committee can ask you for further training. Now, talking about, because we have a lot of BHMSs who come to take the exam. So we don't have a residency requirement. So even if you are traveling or if you are coming to the United States or Canada, you can take the exam. But even through remote proctoring, you cannot take the exam from your home country. You have to be in the United States and Canada to appear for the exam. And talking about the documentations required to submit the to apply for the apply for the CHC exam, if you are a BHMS, all you will need is your current license, because your license would be a proof that you have completed and you have met all the other requirements. You may also be asked to submit your degree certificate or your mark sheets if your license is not having the correct informations which our evaluators are looking for. So that's all about the application process. We are happy to connect with you through our social media platforms. You have all our contact information on the last slide. So I'm open for any questions if you have. Any questions regarding the eligibility or?
There's one question Dr. Mohammed needs to know, without BHMS only on diploma and PG homeopathy certificate course, with the many short courses, he can get it or no?
Let's read the question again. So needs to know BHMS only. Needs to know. So if you are a BHMS, you will just need to submit the license. But if you have done your education through separate to different programs, the program has to have yeah. Okay. So if you have done your learning through different programs, they have to meet the two requirements that the program needs to have certain accreditation from the agencies in your country.
There's no more questions. Over to you, Dr. Kavita. Thank you, Dr. Sheetal.
Thank you, Dr. Sweta. And Sheetal, someone has asked me in email. I think it was also covered, but you can add more insights on that. Like difference between getting CHC certified in Canada and getting CHC certified in USA. What major differences? I think that was their question.
So there is no difference, I would say. Like, see, certification is not bound. Like, certification is not like licensing. This is validating your competency and skill. So it is not bounded by, whether you're taking it in the United States or you're taking it in Canada.
Maybe I think they might be, like, if they get CHC certified in Canada, is it applicable to in US or they need to do again? I think that was the question. I think it was not clear, but something they have asked, like, do they need to again take it in US?
No, it's the same exam. It's the same requirement.
That is nice. And no more questions, right, Dr. Sweta?
No, ma'am. Only Dr. Achal wrote, I want to apply for the certificate course. That's
wonderful. It. And through our webinars, several have reached CHC, Sheetal, and really it was helping these webinars. And they can visit the website, homeopathicdirectory.com, and also they can email directly to Dr. Sheetal or to the CHC email info.
Thank you so much, Kavita, for promoting and talking about this. Really helps, especially our friends coming from India to know what like it's always better to start preparing your journey before you move to the country.
Oh yeah, and like Tammy was in 2020 when we started this study group. That time she got bombarded with a couple of emails. Then she said, "Oh, it was working, Kavita." Though we did in the past 2 webinars about importance of CHC, but today's session has additional information and it will be very helpful in case whoever are interested to get CHC certified internationally. Please do reach. And sharing my experience, getting CHC certified was my goal when I came to US with 11 months baby in 1998. And to adjust to the new environment, and I underwent a lot of that huge struggle. Finally, I got CHC certified in 2005. So it will be like nearly 20 years. And which I have folded my full life experiences about getting CHC certification in the form of book Beyond the Limits, a challenge to prove oneself. That was in 2011, and donated the proceeds of the book to CHC and NASH for 5 years, I think, like until 2015. But still, any proceeds will go to the homeopathic organizations or charities. And what else we should say? Oh yeah. So how important it is, like we have made a couple of videos from the past eminent CHC certified homeopaths like Diana Ullman and the past CHC President Samantha and Karen Allen, Tammy Herden, Dennis, Lori Grassman, NCH President. Everyone has given their importance about how important is it getting CHC certified. And through our study group and our KHA Homeopathy study group webinars, which are structured in such a way to provide continuing educational credits, CU, with the professional webinars to CSH homeopaths. So for renewing their annual certifications. So that also will really help. All right, Dr. Sheetal, would you like to say anything or you're good?
I think I'm good, and thank you for doing all that you do. It's a great task which you guys are accomplishing.
Thank you so much. And we would like to take privilege to honor your gracious presence and your precious time in sharing your knowledge about CHC and with our study group today. And we would like to honor you with our caste certificate. Kindly accept. Thank you. All right, and before we end, we will announce upcoming events. So in February, we have Dr. Rajneesh Kumar Sharma and Dr. Sakshi Gupta on very interesting topic, sleep positions and homeopathy, with physiology and psychology behind sleep issues at the same time. So stay tuned, and we will have many more renowned homeopaths lined up for our KHA webinars. So, Dr. Sweta, would you like to say anything, please?
Thank you, Dr. Kavita. A heartful thanks to our speakers, our viewers and followers to join us today. And as you said, we have many more informative webinars which are lined up in the upcoming sessions with many more renowned homeopaths. And for the upcoming webinar info or any other updates, follow our social media handles at Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. If you missed any of the webinar, you can watch it out at our YouTube channel with the name Kavita Kukunur. I am thankful to all the supporters and volunteers. And for any other info, reach us at caststudygroup@gmail.com. And don't forget to fill the JOT form to receive your participation certificate. Thank you. Thank you all.
And the JOT form needs to be filled within 1 to 2 days. And you'll receive the certificate in 7 to 10 days. And before we end, thank you so much for this, beautifully compiled by Dr. Sweta Singh and narrated by Dr. Sweta Verma. And again, lot of more information is shared in the book. And as Dr. Sheetal is there 2 years back and now today again at our anniversary. So wishing everyone the best. And once again, I thank KHA Homeopathy Study Group entire team for the continuous selfless support for all these KHA activities and webinars. And today we have our KHA volunteers, Dr. Shravana and Dr. Muhammad, Dr. Richa, Dr. Poonam, Dr. Deepa, and many more KHA volunteers. Thank you all once again. And Dr. Sheetal and Dr. Ajit, shall we end the webinar?
Sure.
All right. See you all again at next webinar. Thank you all. And until then, stay healthy and happy. And Dr. Sweta, would you like to end the webinar?
Sure, ma'am. Goodbye, everyone.